everyone, how are you? Merry Christmas! Even though now it's a couple more hours and it'll be done. Sorry this is coming late to you. I hope you enjoyed your Christmas day. I know this year was a little bit difficult for a lot of people. And I'm not the only one, of course. But this morning was hard. It was the first morning, probably ever, that I was alone for Christmas. Nobody around. No presents, nothing. And let me just say, it was very difficult. I just laid in bed. I stayed in bed until about noon or so. And then my aunt invited me over and we decorated, well, mostly they decorated a gingerbread house. So I'm glad I at least got to go over there, but this morning was tough. It's not easy to be alone, especially on a holiday such as Christmas. And I know that a lot of people were missing their family celebrations or having to do them differently, like via online video chatting or Zoom or whatever. And that's just not the same, especially when you are the type of person that enjoys hugging and embracing your loved ones. It has been so difficult due to this damn COVID. It sucks. It really sucks. But you do what you gotta do, I guess. No, Santa Claus did not deliver as far as a true love. Did I think it happened? No. Was I hopeful? Kinda. I am on the Facebook dating app, and I will say that there were 3 guys that liked my profile today on Christmas and started chatting with me. So who knows? I will chat with them if they chat with me, and you know, I've talked on the phone with one of them and that wasn't so bad. But yeah, somebody commented, because I showed the Christmas card that I got from my friend that's in prison, and I believe that they asked, how did that friendship come about? So that friendship, and we've been talking, writing letters, calling, whatever, for almost 3 years, I think. Well, a little less than 3 years, going on 3 years though, because I believe it was not long after I got divorced that I was introduced to him. And I was introduced through another friend that is actually in prison, and they were cellmates. And the friend that I had first is someone that I knew outside of prison and was very good friends, almost like family. He was kind of like a son. I claim him as my spare son. But anyway, they were cellmates, and so I was introduced to this other friend through him. So no, I have not met him in person, obviously, because here, I don't know what the rules are for other states and prisons, but here you can only be a guest or a friend on a visitor list for one prisoner. Now, family is different. You can be family on more than one prisoner's list, but friends, you can only be on one prisoner's list. So since I'm on the original friends list, I cannot be on this other friends list. So I've not ever been able to visit them in person. But we seem to have a pretty good relationship as far as those go when you've never met someone. And I know that there are people that will frown on it, and that's fine. You know, everybody has their opinion. Now, I am one that believes that people can turn around and be reformed in prison and come out better for it, even in a lot of cases. They find Jesus or Christ, and they transform into a better version of themselves, which is kind of what prison does, right? Or the idea behind it. I don't know. I don't want to start any arguments or lose any friends or anything for my opinions, that's for sure. But, and no, not every prisoner can be reformed. They have to want to. Just like a lot of things in life, if you don't want it bad enough, it's not going to happen. If you're one that just enjoys breaking the rules all the time, obviously you're not gonna get anywhere. This friend of mine has like 2.5 more years, I think, or 3. And I don't know. Obviously, you don't know how a person is going to be when they're released and are given that freedom again. You just never know. And you're not going to know until they're released and until they start living their lives and, you know, making a go of life outside of those prison walls. So, though this guy, and yeah, he's a guy, says he's interested in me, loves me, blah, 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 I know and fully am aware that they will say pretty much anything to someone on the outside to get stuff. I have not spent any money on this person. I do buy J-Pay stamps in order to write, but I would buy them for the other friend as well. So I buy them anyway, and I use them for both. And they're not expensive. So, but I don't like put money on his commissary or anything like that. I don't do any of that. No. His mom can do that, or his, you know, whatever. Anyway, so that's how that friendship was born. And I think prisoners deserve to have pen pals and people to write to them, and maybe it can be someone that can help with their transformation and healing and whatnot. So I would write to more prisoners. Honestly, I would. I would write to death row inmates. I would. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but well, you know, I had started school for psychology, but I don't know if I ever mentioned that my interest was in working in psychology in the prison system. I have genuine interest in working with prisoners. I don't know why that is. I honestly don't. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know, but anyway, now you know. And will I ever go back to school? I don't know. Now that I'm doing this pharmacy tech work and going and attending Pharmacy Tech University through work, I don't know that I will go back to the other school. I don't know that I can. I already have tons of student debt. So anyway, wow, this turned out to be a longer conversation than I thought it was. So I think I may continue doing daily videos through the end of the year. That's what I'm thinking. Although I'm not sure if I'll get one done tomorrow or not. Maybe, maybe not. Because tomorrow after work, I'm going to my daughter's house. We're celebrating Christmas tomorrow. So, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. So with that, I need to get their gifts together. I didn't get them a whole lot, but I got them a little something. So I'm going to get those together since tomorrow I have to work and I'm not an early morning person. So I know I won't have time in the morning. So with that, I will talk to y'all later. Peace and love, and again, Merry Christmas.